I'm coming to the spa.
But then are you missing her?
Well, it's funny coming home to an empty house, but yeah, it's okay.
You're
only for a night.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hard. Oh,
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Kempo.
Good morning, Kempo.
Good morning,
Is
Kempo.
ready? Everyone ready?
morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tawan, please, can you wake up everyone? Protection. We need a protection for teaching. Supplication to Tara. The page actually, the book page, which one? It's 62. 62, if you wanted to load to the read together.
Machiwa me pi chiona yong ji zen la mo ma ju ti san chen kan la ti tar ma don't you back and lay at the soul? Chikar imber mahibar Señor monte jerwai Makorwar chimbi senchela Yong hamo chochi shata so Chinyang ni chila mashiba Tanye tsuge ji chang ni angin biliwana dong yang de ge la mi chat so Pergawa ranggasen Hong ni gomper mashiper Xiawang imbi yongwala Yongjembi lami so Salong shong ni me hila Ni si zan pe ba cha chi Jiet dar xie jiang zhong ba nang Ni me jie la mi jia de so Yang da ge duan la ni xi jiang jian zhen jie dian zhe me hi bi Kishi Don La Mong Pa La Yong Ken Chen Chen La Mi Chat So Jinja Nang Ki Chan Ye Chen Tham Chen De Ta Yer Me Chi Da Dong Lo Mi Gang Zi La Yong Zong Sang Ji Jie Chat So.
Thank you, Tuanla. So now we go to the opening prayer together. Page 3. All Mother Saint Beings, especially those enemies who hate me, all starters who harm me, and those create obstacles to my path to liberation and nation. May they experience happiness, be separate from suffering and disability. Have established them in the state of answer, past, perfect, complete, precious Buddhahood. O Mother Saint Beings, especially those enemies who hate me, all starters who harm me, and those who create obstacles to my path to liberation and damnation. May they experience happiness, be separate from suffering and disability. Have established them in the state of answer, past, perfect, complete, precious Buddhahood. Nalai Damwara Zibira, Nobara Zibige, Tarba Dam Dam Jen Jembe, Barada, Jubara Zeba, Dam Je, Zo Zebe, Manam Gada Nyambe, Zimje, Dam Je, Dewa Dande, Dungara Dandra, Nyorda Lana Meba, Yanda Bara Zobe, Zanjo Rumbo, Jedo Barza. Those under I achieving light remained. I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and the mind. Under death, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and the mind. From now under this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and the mind. We take refuge in the Kandaru Lama and the lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deity of the mandalas of the Yadam. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sangha. We take refuge in all the noble darkas and darkness and the Dhamma guardians and possessors of the eye of wisdom. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma and the likewise in the example of the Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas ambassador enlightened mind and the progress on the Bodhisattva's path are true for the benefit of all sentient beings, giving birth to Bodhicitta, and apply myself to complete the stage of the path. In the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge unto enlightenment reach. By the merit of Janaras and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all beings. May all Mother Sentient Beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separate from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Refuge. So now we go to short mandala offering, page 10a. The ground is sprinkling with the scented water, strewn with the flowers. It is adorned with the Meru, the Spirit Mountain, the four continents, and the sun and the moon. As a Buddha fear, I offer it. May all sentient beings attain the happiness of the Buddha fear. To the Lamas who possess the Tirikayas, I offer the order in the sacred offering. With my body, word, and all that is visible, please grant me the supreme realization enlightenment. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostration, offerings, confession, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying. For the sake of the enlightenment of all sentient beings, all this I dedicate. Om Guru Namandala Vanzamanga Samandra Savar Samaya Ahom. I call refuge on the name of the world. Your fame provides the 3,000 worlds. You are the victor, Vajradhara, Vidwajo. I bow at the feet of Father Jiten Songgo. Continue the thing of no one but you. Compassionate to one, grant your blessing. Dispel the darkness that surrounds my heart. Please bless me so that I can realize the unlimited nature of mind. Please turn the way of the Dharma of the two words and the combination according to the disposition and likewise the mental capacity of a sentient being. So now we got Manjushri 32. His wisdom is brilliant like the sun, free of the clouds of two worlds, and perceive the various steps of knowledge in the true nature. For this reason, he holds the wisdom text at his heart. He has compassion for beings who are suffering from the darkness of ignorance in the prison of samsara, as Father for only Son. Like a thundercloud, he awakens those who are sleeping in ignorance and losing the chant of karma. Through the 60 branch of Haramani's speech, he wears the wisdom sword to cut the settling of suffering and to dispel the darkness of confusion. In the Buddha Sava form, he is pure from beginningless time, fully accomplishing the 10 levels and perfect in the body of all knowledge. I supplicate you, Manjushri, adorned by the 112 signs of a Buddha, to dispel the darkness of my ignorance. Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade. Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade, Om Arabazanade. Om Arapatanade, Om Wangashoram, Om Wangashoram, Om Wangashoram, Om Wangashoram. Om Wangashoram, you who are the perfect, beautiful body, whose flame of wisdom blesses, and dispel the darkness of worldly ignorance, I prostrate before you and praise you, Manjushri. So now we finish the opening prayer. I'm going to the teaching. Do you want to take test or no?
Kempo, maybe I can give some test questions.
What test questions?
Okay, let's see here. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, maybe I don't have it. It doesn't open now.
Okay, so no questions.
No
Questions
questions.
not yet.
Okay.
Question time is evening, 7 o'clock. No, it's morning, 11 o'clock. No, 7 o'clock. Yeah.
I forgot what time it was, Kempo. Thank you.
Okay. So now we're going to the, maybe I'm not going to take tests. Looks like everyone nervous. I can see that. So I know you not did the homeworks. I think your all homeworks don't eat, right? Some I think has maybe half and half. Some people not nervous wanted to take tests. I can see that too.
Did I hear the word
some people doesn't want to take tests. So
no?
okay, so today is let go. Okay, today is let go. we're going to stage your meditation, waking the mind. So introduction, main body of the text. You know that what means introduction is the title of this book and the teachings title. What means stage of meditation, and also the homage to Manjushri. So that's the introduction. The main body of text. We are right now in the main body of text. So then main body of text has 8 chapters. So when you are going to share the teaching, it's one by one. But when you're going to practice, so you have to put all together in the one section practice. You have to use everything, techniques, and put in the practice together. So teaching cannot put everything together. When you practice that time, you can practice all together, one section. So now we are in the deity or generation stage, the chapter 7. So chapter 7, generation stage. Yesterday we talked about a lot. Not only yesterday, I think it's like 3 weeks already we are in the generation stage. So main important, you have to remember ground, path, result. So then also you have to know and outer level, inner level, secret levels when we practice Yidam deity. So there's each sadhana usually comes these different levels, and just followed by outer, inner, secret, also ground, path, result. So everything is included there, Vajrayana teachings. And then yesterday I told you, so share with you the Vajrayana teaching is has lots skillful method. So view is no different than sutra. The view sutra and the Vajrayana view is the same, but method is different. Using the method. That's we talked yesterday. So this Vajrayana, we don't use the antidote. It's opposite. Vajrayana use antidote is the same method to heat antidote, heat cold antidote, cold. So yesterday I give you some examples, stories. I hope you clear for that part. So now today, which page we are? I think 114, right?
The top of 114.
Okay. So next there is the yoga of recitation. So today, yoga of recitation in that section. So the way we practice Yidam deity, all the generation stages, then come into the recitation, mantra recitation. So mantra recitation is the essence of this Yidam deity's practice. So when we reciting this mantra, so you have to know why we reciting mantra, how to visualize. So you have to learn properly, how to do these things. And so that's why it's here. It's the next. There is the yoga of recitation as aspect of enlightening speech. When we recite mantra and prayers, we are purify our grasping at ordinary mundane speech and all habitual imprints associated with this. So deity yoga practice is main point is purify body obscuration, purify speech obscuration, purify mind obscuration. So purify body obscurations, we visualize ourselves as Buddha. Purify speech obscuration, we chant the mantra. Purify mind obscuration, so we stay in the, visualize like clearly. And also divine stable, divine pride, recognize recollection of purity. So that's all, purify mind obscurations. And I already shared with you the Vajrayana talk about ground, path, result. So that means right now we are in the ground. In the ground, our body, speech, mind has obscurations, defilements. So on the path, it's in the practice. We purify body, speech, mind obscurations. And so then result is just then recognize our body, speech, mind is Buddha, no obscurations, already obscuration purified. So that is the result. So that means like when we have become Buddha, you didn't find something new, you don't have something, but what we have, we discovered, recognize that clearly. So no, right now we don't recognize what we have because due to this body obscuration, speech obscuration, mind obscurations. So this deity yoga sadhana practice purify body, speech, mind obscurations. So then, especially when we chant this mantra, is antidote to speech obscuration. So we create enlightening speech and purify speech obscurations. When we recite mantra and purify prayers, so we are purify our grasping at ordinary mundane speech. So ordinary mundane speech is no pure speech, no mantra. So all this, we talk about worldly things, samsaric situation, whatever we talk, all that is called mundane speech. So some speech actually not directly known to us, this, but it's create a karmic imprint. So it's called, that's why ordinary mundane speech. The reason is we not recognize we are Buddha, so we are always think we are ordinary person, Then when you say something and not prayer, so not any part of the spiritual, just whatever other things you talk, it's called the ordinary mundane speech. So that creates a karmic imprint. Then and all habitual imprint. See, that's a habitual imprint and all habitual imprint. So then this ordinary mundane speech is create habitual karmic imprint. So that goes very strong, and we are grasping to the words, fixation to the words. So that's we have. So some people tell you like very politely nice words, you're just naturally happy. And that means you are grasping fixation to the words. Someone telling you like some, and harsh words, unpleasant, whatever you hear, and directly hurt to your mind. So why is happening that? The reason is because we are grasping to the words and fixation to the words. Otherwise, words how can hurt to others' mind, The words is not physical, something weapon like kind of a knife or arrow or something like that. No, right? Not anything like weapon. Words is not weapon, but words can destroy people's mind and heart. So why? The reason is because we are grasping fixation to the song words, song and words, songs and words. So then when we chant the mantra, so we purify that karma. So think about it, we create so much this ordinary mundane speech and habitual imprints. Words is like, so much we create already. Talking about like, I'm beginnerless time until now. So not only this life. So then we think about every day how much we talk. That's all talk is spiritual, or just you talking about ordinary mundane speech, right? We recognize ourselves. So this all ordinary mundane speech is create habitual imprint. So that create habitual imprint, it becomes strong, and then fixation and grasping to the words. So then create a karma. So that's the reason we have so much prayers, chanting. So this all prayer chanting is antidote to this ordinary mundane speech and habitual imprints, karma imprints. So usually we create most karma is through our speech. Usually we don't use our two hands to hit others. That's also like kind of broken law. Not easy to do that. So then we use the words and all the time. So then also, we use the words all the time, but then sometimes we don't have mindfulness. We don't have enough mindfulness. When we say something, sometimes people's mind is hurt. So we don't know. People's mind is so soft, very soft, easy to get hurt. Easy to pain. And the word is like so strong, actually, powerful. And even we don't have intentionally wanted to hurt somebody's mind, but the mind unmindfully we say something, but just goes to hurt somebody's heart. And that always happening, especially when we're gathering many people together. So in the Tibetan tradition, they say, close your mouth. And only yourself and take care your hand. So means like only yourself, don't stealing things, like take care your hand. And only when you get in the public, take care your mouth. So that's the, and it's good words, fit instruction, but that's actually not really Dharma way to people telling that, but just it's good way to mindful, So no thing about it. When we get public gathering together, many people comes together, we just sometimes unmindfully we say something, talk something, right away some people upset there, So don't recognize what's happening because due to the speech. And all the time like that is happening when the Sangha members are gathering and doing something, ceremonies, practicing sometimes things, gathering together. They don't fight physically, nobody, but just some people say intentionally something, but some people get hurt. So that's always happening. So that's the reason the Sangha member, when you come to the Dharma center, gathering together, so we have to really watch our speech, like mindfully, carefully what we have to say correctly, not hurt other people. Sometimes like we say something, but no any intention, just some people easily pick up the words. It's so sensitively, So then that goes like very small, tiny things. It goes bigger, becomes a bigger problem. Big problem created. That is the human beings does. This human beings like sometimes like crazy, right? We are intelligent, but some ways like we are ignorant, we are crazy. So then goes like become strong and crazy. Okay, so now the mantra or recitation we are repeating again and again is the aging of purification. So why we have to chant the mantra again and again? When we chant the mantra again and again, so then repeating again and again, so we purify our obscurations, karma. So that's the reason we chant mantra again and again. 1 minute, I'll drink one tea, please.
You must be muted, Kempo. There's no sound.
Okay, so sorry about that. I just drank the coffee. And so now the mantra recitation, so we are repeating again and again in the aging of purification. And so we chant the often again and again, so that purify karma, and like we create so much karma, like I'm beginningless time until now. So that karma is very strong, and the habit is very strong. So we purify that karma by reciting the mantra. So we are creating the interdependence to awaken the result enlightening speech. So by repeating the mantra, so we always like the chant mantra is we have to repeating again and again mantra. We are creating the interdependence to awaken to the result enlightening speech. So we have to create enlightening speech. We create enlightening speech. Create enlightening speech. So the chant mantra is become create enlightening speech. So purify our, speech obscurations. Then that is actually enlightening speech. So Buddha means like purify body obscuration, purify speech obscuration, purify mind obscuration. So Buddha means like enlightening body, enlightening speech, enlightening mind. So have to purify these three, body, speech, mind. So this mantra is like specifically antidote to speech obscuration, Actually, just generally, we practicing, whatever we practicing, prayers, whatever we do, of course, like say something, your words, like, you saying that spiritual things, it's purifying speech obscuration too. And this mantra is using the Yadam deity's mantra means like awakening the speech, enlightening speech, and to become close to the Yadam deity. So that is like just, think about worldly. If you don't know somebody first, someone introduce you. So that means like, like empowerment. And we giving the the transmissions. So that is like same with the somebody you don't know the person, someone introduce you. That is like empowerment, and we're giving the transmissions like that. Then the person after you have to create more friendly, Then that means like we practice like this chanting prayer mantras become more close to the person. So empowerment and transmissions introduce you the Yidam deity. So now you have ability to make best friend with the Yidam deity, and you can make your own family Yidam deity become. Then you can make Yidam deity is inseparable. Within you are Yidam deity. So it's all become going close to become and inseparable. So that's the reason we have to chant the mantra. Mantra is the same as the calling the person's name. So like you calling the person's name, so the person say, you say the name, and the person say, give you the answer, and then talk to with you, become close with you, and so like that it's become, this is the mantra. By repeating the mantra, we are creating the interdependence to awaken to the result enlightenment speech. Through enlightenment speech activities, we will be able to fulfill the purpose of sentient beings. So by repeating the mantra, we are creating the interdependent awakening, the result enlightenment. Through the enlightenment speech activities, we will be able to fulfill the purpose of sentient beings. So then use this mantra, and we have become purify our speech obscuration. We have become Buddha, interdependent to awakening through the result enlightened speech. Then through that, so we can benefit so many other beings. Through enlightened speech activities, we will be able to fulfill the purpose of sentient beings. So same is the Buddha's speech. Buddha's speech actually never harm to other beings. No one get hurt. So ordinary people's speech, maybe some people really like, some people doesn't like. So that's ordinary speech. Buddha's speech, so everyone hears, all these beings, is no one get hurt, because it's called enlightened speech. And also have a, Buddha has wisdom and the power of compassion. So that's the reason no one get hurt. And then when Buddha shared the teachings, each being, they heard their own language. So no need translators. And of course, no human beings. Actually, the other like nagas, animals, other realms also heard their own ways to receive the teaching. So that is the power of enlightened speech. We have speech obscuration. That's why, we have to learn the language. Yeah. So also, whatever we learn is limited. And we cannot learn the other beings' language. We don't have that capacity. The reason is we have all these speech obscurations. So Buddha is free from speech obscuration, means he don't have to learn other language. And then also whatever he says, like other beings can hear their own languages. So that's where benefit for other beings. Sentient beings. A specific reason for or benefits of reciting mantra is that we are calling. So see, here is the comment, specific reason for or benefit of reciting mantra is that we are calling. Calling who? Summoning the wisdom deity to us. We're calling the Yidam deities, wisdom deities, deity to us. Just as when we call someone by name, they naturally will come close to us. You call somebody's name, so then that person will become close to you. Same thing, you know, when you chant mantras become you very close to the Yidam deity. And so one day you are family of the Yidam deity. And so then that time is like you have really good already in the practice. It's complete, means good level already. Wisdom, Sanskrit and jnana. So here refers to knowing that the deity has always abided within us promotally, sattva. Here talking about jnana and sattva too. So what means jnana is wisdom. Who is the wisdom? All these enlightening beings, wisdom form body. So who practice enlightening beings, that person is called sattva, it's samaya being. So wisdom beings, samaya beings. They have two. We are samaya being and sattva. The jnana is wisdom or the Buddhas. So no, Sanskrit jnana here refers to knowing that the deity has always abided within us promotally. Sattva means actually that wisdom, these Buddhas always abide within us promotally. So that means like our nature is inseparable with all these Yidam deities. Same nature, same essence, no difference. Or we have this Buddha nature, it's the same thing, no difference, all same nature. So always abide with us promotally. Sattva means like us, or courage as being. Courage as being. So so then, why is we call Yishi? Actually, Yishi means like unbeginningless time, always there. So that is called actually Yishi, wisdom. You know, Tibetan is Yishi is wisdom. Yishi, why is it called Yishi? Tibetan is wisdom. It's Yishi means like pro-model, always there. So this wisdom is, I think its word is not really correctly, but we use like within us pro-modally, you know, pro-model wisdom. I think that's a good way to say pro-model wisdom. Sometimes wisdom is your knowledge. Sometimes wisdom means pro-model wisdom. So this is the Yidam deities are all pro-model wisdom. So that pro-model wisdom we have always been with us. Beginningless time, always been with us. So that's the reason is that the deity has always abided within us pro-modally, sattva, or courage as being. Here refer to one who is devoid of the wrong view of dualistic grasping. Here refers to one, so refer to one so also here says why is the courage as beings, you know, you have to know courage as beings means so it's no dualistic and no grasping. So here refers to one who is devoid of the wrong view of dualistic grasping. So courage being, why we call courage being, here refer to one who is devoid of wrong view of dualistic grasping. So that pro-modal wisdom is free from wrong view and dualistic grasping. Do you understand that? Do you get? Yeah, the pro-modal, pro-modally, the wisdom that is devoid of the wrong view of dualistic grasping. That's why we call courage being, means like who has that is called courage beings. And we practice Yidam Deity, so we are courage being. Samadhi refer to mind's single pointed intention without wavering. So what means samadhi? Samadhi means, so our mind is single pointedly intention without like wavering, thinking about any other things. And single pointedly mind is concentration, stay in the samadhi means not follow the subject and object, like no dualistic. So devoid of the wrong view of dualistic grasping. Actually that mind is called, when that mind is stay in the devoid the wrong view and dualistic grasping, that time is our mind is samadhi. So that mind is actually pro-modal wisdom that always we have. So we have that mind, that Yidam Deity also have the same that nature. No difference, all same nature. So then why difference? We have obscurations. Yidam Deity means like purified already. Only difference is purified and not purified. Ordinary beings have these obscurations, not yet purified. Yidam Deity is already purified, they don't have obscurations. So now, approach level of mantra accumulation. So approach level of mantra accumulation means, so then when we chant the mantra, accumulate mantra, so Tibetan called Nyingpa, as we are discussing here, so why is it called Nyingpa? Nyingpa means like it's become, you are close to the person. Your body, speech, mind become close to the person. So that is called Nyingpa. As we are discussing here, means bringing the wisdom deity close to your own mind stream. So the Yidam Deity is closely to our own mind stream. When you chant this mantra, bring the wisdom Yidam Deity close to us. So actually all this Yidam Deity has pro-modal wisdom is the same. But which Yidam Deity you practice, you are become more close to that Yidam Deity. And then when you accomplish that Yidam Deity, actually you accomplish all the Yidam Deities. All the Yidam Deities. So then you don't have to go back to another one, try to accomplish it. Actually, you finish, complete one Yidam Deity, you accomplish all the Yidam Deities, because the pro-modal wisdom is the same, no difference. If the Yidam Deity has different pro-modal wisdoms, then you finish one Yidam Deity practice, then you have to go back to do another Yidam Deity practice. But we don't have to do that. The reason is the pro-modal wisdom is always same. All the Yidam Deity is the same. So you accomplish one Yidam Deity, then you accomplish all the Yidam Deity practice. So this Nyingpa means, Nyingpa is a Tibetan called Nyingpa. As we are closing to her means bring the wisdom deity to close to your own mind stream. So that is the first beginner step. You know, we chant the mantras for that reason, closer to approach. Tibetan then called Nyenhing. Nyenhing is like, you know, it's become kind of a more close. Refer to the merging of your mind with wisdom mind. See, merging, you know, in become into separable, joining same mind. Like Yadam deities, pro-motor wisdom, and our pro-motor wisdom become joining together inseparably. So that is called Nyenhing. And sometimes this Yadam deity sadhana has this both different mantras. But the same mantra actually, you know, first people does the Nyingpa, and it's you know, bring the wisdom deity close to your own mind stream. So that people chant like 100,000 times, 400 million times like that, and then they say they're going to go Nyenhing. So then they chant that. And also when we do the Drupchin ceremony, Drupchin first is called Nyingpa, chant Nyingpa, and then Drupchin goes like 7 days or 9 days. So maybe 5th day something changed to Nyenhing. Nyingpa is a change. So first like couple days is called the Nyingpa. It's you know the bring the, you know, bring the wisdom deity close to you, your own mind. So that chant, that practice, and then last couple of days, like go to the close to approach the Nyenhing, refer to the merging of your mind with wisdom mind. So that's it, like we do in the Drupchin, you know. First beginning couple of days, Nyingpa, and then last days is called Nyenhing. So then when finish the Drupchin, so we say complete the Drupchin. But that is just only followed by ceremony, we finish it, but not really just completely Yadam deity realization get, you know. So that's the sometimes we have a Drupchin follow that way. Accomplishment Tibetan, Drupa refer to gaining mastery of the wisdom deity. So then Drupa, just this, I told you the Drupa means like, you know, 7 days, 9 days, we have a Drupa, means like practicing and to create all these Yadam deities, Torma, ritual things, liberated, and the traditionally is just very tight. And people who come that first day, and only that can be there. You cannot come to like middle of day, any other days. So finish it there, then you can come in. So that does like that. But this time the publicly and the Dutch villages, we don't really follow that way, you know. People comes, goes, always like that. But in the traditionally, when we do the Drupa means like only who's participate the Drupa, so you must be beginning to end. No one can come in middle of the practice. And so sometimes it does like that. Then the ritual ceremony goes 24 hours. And then they create all so much like elaborated this offering things, karma and many things. So me important is samadhi, you know, but no, we're doing lots of object things, but I don't know, samadhi, we don't know who has samadhi or not, you know, that is like beyond the perception. So the elaborated this auto level, actually better than before this time. This time has so many good things you can get. See, we have so very good all these author, these things, like these expensive things like this time, it's not hard to get. So you can get so many easy things, like then you can make beautiful Torma and never make before something like this time they created like so beautiful, elaborated. And then they can create so much offerings, object, elaborated. So auto level is much better than before, I think I can say that, because flowers, everything. But I don't know the samadhi level, okay? Actually, the essence is the samadhi level, not the auto level. Auto level also need for beginners, support the mind, and you chant the video offering things. You have these flowers offering things. It's using that object is you can easily focus. So main essence is actually it's a samadhi. Samadhi, we already talked here, it's referred to the one who is devoid of a wrong view of dualistic grasping. Then samadhi, mind, single pointed intention without wavering. So that we don't know. Without that, anyway, not possible to completion. There's only auto level using. So otherwise, like this practice Yidam that is not due to the practitioners. Then who has more money, they can create more this auto level performance, So this practice Yidam that completion is like not auto level, it follow that. And who can really mind single pointed intention without wavering? So that person can be accomplishment Yadam Deti practice. So then approach level mantra accumulation, Tibetan Nyingpa means, as we are discussing here, means bring the wisdom deity close to your own mind stream. I say close approach. So then Nyingpa refer to the melding of your mind with wisdom mind. So become inseparable, close to inseparable. Nyingpa, Nyingpa. Then it's accomplishment, drupa. Refer to gaining mastery of wisdom deity. So then the Yidam deity is like inseparable with you. So you have become already the Yidam deity. Same is the Marpa Lota, I share you many times before with you. So he already has this gaining mastery of the wisdom deity. So when he bestow empowerment, he just can be transformed that Buddha right over there. So some less obstacle disciples can see that he is already transformed to the Buddha Vajradhara Chakra Sambhara, which Yidam did. He bestowed the empowerment. He just transformed to his form body to that. So that means like gaining mastery of the wisdom deity. So that is the three levels here. When we chant the mantra, Nyingpa, Nyingpa, and the Drupa. Okay, so Tibetan word. So Nyingpa means like bring the wisdom deity to your own mind stream. So then close approach, Nyingpa is referred to the merging of your mind with wisdom mind. Then Drupa means refer to gaining mastery of the wisdom deity. See, easy, three different levels. When you get to the last level, then you are already completion. So then when you chant the mantra, actually the mantra followed by this accomplishment is different deities has different ways to accomplishment. So also the different numbers. And accomplishment, you get realization accomplishment, or you just accomplishment something your feeling, follow your feeling. The one is like called number, and some sadhana say you have to chant 100,000 or 500,000 or 1 million. So that is followed by number. So we chant that number. Then you can, do something, ritual things. So follow the number. Follow the number, we don't know you have really samadhi or not. Right? So completion is not really followed by the number. Completion yidam that is followed by samadhi. But in Tibetan tradition, mostly we follow the number because the number gives you more courage to do and give you effort. So you chant today like 100,000. Oh yeah, today I did 100,000. Next day you can do 200,000. So that give you more effort. And the content give you more effort and mindful. And then you recognize, yeah, I wanted to do more. So you recognize. So that's the reason we're chanting. And then that's why some mantras say you have to chant 400,000. Some says like 1 million. So people does that, followed by number. And then they say, I already finished, complete. So that's followed by number. Then followed by the sign. Followed by sign is not follow the numbers. Followed by sign is like you chant like maybe you chant like maybe many times the number again and again. So you get sun. Or sometimes like you don't have to finish the whole numbers, but you get sun. Sun is like also followed by this different yadam that is practice. Some they mention about there, what you kind of like your dreaming sounds, your feeling sounds, what kind of happening. So then that is the called sun, followed by sun. Example like in the dream, like maybe you feels like recognize, seeing these Buddhas, or you kind of like you put all your clothes is white color and going in the top of the mountain. So you flying and kind of like this, like all is like good ways happening. It's called sun of the yadam that is practice, sun arise, sun, Then that is the followed by the sun. Then some people say when you get the sun, then you say I already completed that yadam practice mantra. So sun is followed by time. Followed by time is dependent, like the excellent time, degeneration time. It's follow the different ways mantra chant. Excellent time means like long time ago. That time human beings not much have desires. So if that time you get Dharma and the chant mantra, maybe you complete like if you chant 100 times, you can complete yidam deity. This generation time, you have to chant 100,000 times like that. So it's followed by time. So that kind of, the mention about the mantra chanting completion. Okay, so the main point is like just here is Nyenpa, Nyenyen, and Drupa. So three is most important. So no great accomplishment compared Drupchin. Drupa and Drupchin. So Drupchin is the great accomplishment. Drupchin refers to the accomplishment of the 4 enlightening activities. Activities that primarily accomplish the benefit of others. So Drupchen is accomplishment. So when you have accomplishment, it's enlightening activities. Enlightening activities, I don't think so regular people can get in this Drupchen like accomplishments. Because when you have that, then you can have 4 activities, 4 enlightening activities. So 4 enlightening activities, the pacifying, enriching, magnetizing, and destroy or subjugating. So that is 4 enlightening activities. The pro-modally accomplish benefit of others. It is not always the case that all 4 of these stages of mantra accumulation will be included in a single practice text. So this called these 4 stages, you know, the 4 of these stages of mantra. This 4 of this stage of mantra, you don't have to do, you know, sometimes in the one practice, Yidam Deity, long sadhana, of course, long sadhana, big Drupchen sadhana has this 4 of this. But we're using the short sadhanas, we don't have to follow this or these 4 stages. 4 of these stages of mantra accumulation will be included in a single practice text. So 4 of the stage of mantra accumulation will, here says, will be included a single practice text. Actually, you know, in the one here, the Tibetan is like this, a little bit different, slightly, I think. What Tibetan says, like, you don't have to put this one text or this 4, you know, this 4 activity or 4 stage of mantra accumulation. Not necessary to be included in one single text. Not necessary to put in one single text. So some has, but that means like some didn't have. So that even that don't have this 4 of this stage of mantra accumulation, not included in one single text, that means text is nothing wrong. So still this practice is correct. The practice is correct. Sometimes like one sadhana has this all single, this all 4 of this stage mantra is included. So the which of these are being accomplished, the mantra recitation section of each practice text will specify which of these are being accomplished. So the main point is what is in the sadhana has, so follow that. So follow that, doing that way. Even don't have this 4, you know, this stage of mantra accumulations, that means like nothing wrong with the sadhana. Some sadhana has that. But main point here says like, whatever sadhana pacify, you know, text will pacify, means which is in the clearly, so we follow that, which of these are being accomplished. As you recite the syllable of mantra, so then when you recite the syllable mantra in ongoing hum, mantra in ongoing hum, hear that all the deities are chanting the mantra in its continuous songs. And that the universe and all beings within, even the trees and the forests, are of the nature of deity and the deity phenomena, and that everywhere songs with the mantra songs. So we chant the mantra. So the song is like, ongoing, like, or the like, no, like, some part is missing, some part is gone, then come back again, not like that. It just song is like it same as the thunder voice, continually. So that's why we have to chant the mantra. Gajen Rinpoche mentioned about when he get in the airplane, so he always use that airplane sound. I think he like to stay in the close to the engine where it make the sounds. So he always mention about that, airplane sound, like when we get in the airplane close to this wings or somewhere, like brrr. So that he heard that. I think he using that way. That song is like mantra song, practicing. So then that song is like just ongoing, right? No stopped. So that's, I think, the practitioners like recognize all songs mantras. Then whatever songs like trees, birds, or waterfalls, whatever songs that hears mantra. So then all the form is the Yidam deity, the practice. The mind is a single pointedly and the focus, samadhi. So that's the just main point of the practice of Yidam deity. So song is mantra. Who can do that practice? That person is free from grasping the sound. No fixation to the sound. So we have strong fixation to the sound. We have that. Do you have that or no? Do you? I have a strong fixation to the sound.
I do.
One word makes me happy, one word makes me crazy. One word take me to the heaven, one word take me to the heavens, right? So that is the fixation to the sound, grasping to the sound. And what means, enlightening speech means hearing song is empty, empty is a song, song is emptiness. So that is a Vajra song. Then whatever you hear is like emptiness. That song's not affected you anything. So now we have that, fixation to the song, grasping to the song. That's the reason we have to chant mantra. And all song is visualized mantra. Meditate, all the song is meditated mantra. So that's actually removing the impure, unmundane song. It's transformed to the pure. See, Vajra, practice yesterday we talked. Heat into dot heat, right? Song into dot song. So you are attached to the song, fixation to that. So then you use the song, it's mantra, that is into dot the song. And ordinary body is like causes of samsara. we are attached to that. Visualize the Yidam deity, form, body, impure form, transformed by Buddha's form body. So form into dot, form body. So now we see all this form is like regular people attached to desire, fixation to that. So now you visualize all form is Buddha's form. Form into dot, form. Our body into dot, body. Impure body into dot, enlightening form body. And the ordinary speech enter dot, enlightening speech. So then ordinary ego clinging enter dot, ego clinging. The ordinary ego clinging enter dot, the divine pride, divine pride. So I'm sorry about that. I did it wrong there. Divine pride. So take that, then you really understand what Vajrayana, what means, like, he enter dot, he called enter dot, called means. Sutra tradition, we don't use it that way. Sutra tradition is just investigate, song is we recognize, same is the echo, or no exist, same is echo, right? Say some your names, they're calling your name again. You say your name, that says your name again. Echo, right? That's called echo. Okay, so then say, okay, song is no exist. Same is echo. This Vajrayana practice use the mantra. So song into dot song. And the universe and all beings within, even the trees and the forests, are of the nature of deity, the deity phenomena, and that everywhere reach songs with the mantra song. So if you really wanted to into that kind of level, it's like we need mind really go into subtle level. Not let go all the gross level thoughts. Once you have gross level thoughts, you cannot go into like that kind of, like practice the all song, this mantra. So first, like example, you meditate mindful, shamatha, it's become your mind very peaceful, stable. So then you visualize the Yidam deity. Then whatever you hear, you chant the song. It's like whatever you hear, it's become, you can use the same as the song. Then make things perfectly. So make things perfectly. Otherwise, it's not easy. That is also, your mind is really have to go into subtle level. Then you use this practice. You can recognize fear, yourself, understanding what it means. Otherwise, like we have right now, just gross level thoughts. Yeah, we chant the mantra, then close, all songs the mantra, but you not really get into the practice, like whatever here says, hard. So one time is I went to the swimming pool. Just I'll tell you the short story. It's an unusual one. And I do yoga in the sauna, and do lots of yoga in the sauna, and then meditate, and the sauna after yoga is become mind very peaceful. And then I went outside, and there's when you go into the swimming pool, there's so much songs, the people making songs, noises. They are lay into the chair and focus and meditate, like, then mind is so peaceful. And usually, like, we say, why these people thinking, we watch thinking something, there's no any like kind of that mind is gone. So that kind of mind is already gone. You know, then you song or whatever the song is like so peaceful, like kind of a mantra. The whatever you hear is like pleasant. And so that time is I recognize, oh yeah, so you really wanted to have to go into that level. Is first you have to practice like mindful shamatha something. It's really, really into your mind and like kind of no any thoughts, peacefully, you know, whatever in the running in the front of you, whatever people says, no distracting. Okay. So when you get in that level, then you, whatever you hear this song is mantra, then you chant mantra. It's perfect, makes sense, perfectly makes sense. So then I thought, oh yeah, Gajin Rinpoche using like that, you know, when he get in the airplane. So otherwise, like very hard to think about, you know, all songs is a mantra. All songs is a mantra means like you have to think about all seeing form is also Buddha too. Pure. So seeing form is Buddha, hearing song is a mantra. First, our mind needed to be go into the samadhi. If your mind is not in the samadhi, then no possible hearing song is a mantra, seeing form is Buddha. Because you have so dualistic thoughts, perceptions, and then you have a judgment, you know, like kind of feelings. So we have like feeling, the feeling is like, okay, you know, sensitivity, like, you know, people comes there doing things bordering your mind or not, you know, like, oh, that's going to see me like kind of a crazy. You have something like going on your mind, then not possible to go into that, or hearing the song is a mantra or seeing form is a Buddha's form. So first we have to let go all this, our mind must be into the samadhi. Then you can have this, you know, make things perfectly. Do you get or no? Do you understand what I mean? Okay. Very, very great. You know, if you can do that, but it's hard to get in the level. We have to meditate, shamatha, vipassana, mindful. That is the creative, this practice, the stable. Without the shamatha meditation, it's really hard because of our minds, we recognize ourselves not stable. We have so much thoughts going on, right? All the time. So if you recite the mantra, are the nature of a deity and the deity phenomena, and that everywhere sounds with the mantra sound. If you visualize in this way, the benefits and the power are greater. So then really benefit and become powerful. The practice is really powerful. So that kind of practice then remove like our mundane, you know, ordinary speech obscurations. And also, you know, create Buddha's enlightening speech. So otherwise, you know, we chant the mantra, our minds go all over the place. You chanting the mantra, think about yourself. The mantra is actually you really can count or not. But we count, you know, when you reciting mantra, we count. But sometimes like count like that also is good, but it's not really powerful. The great means like, you know, sometimes I chant like lots of Manipeme home mantra. Even my mind is not there, but dream also comes better. You know, So that's why I cannot say no, if your mind is not, the mantra is not great. Sometimes I don't pay attention much, but I chant, push the button, just push the button and chanting. And if I chant more mantras, then night is like become the, dream also a little bit different. The fear is like recognized. So next day, yeah, I chant lots of mantra, it's you feel it's like great, but actually not that much powerful comparing to this right now what we're talking about here. If you really have this kind of way to chant mantra, then one mantra is equal to 100,000. Samadhi is very important, powerful. Long as you have a samadhi, chant the mantra, then it benefit us, also benefit others too. Benefit or wandering mind, powerful great. If you recite a mantra with a distracted wandering mind, apart from the mere benefit of eroding some of the obscuration of ordinary speech. See, here says already, if you recite the mantra with a distracted. So when we chant the mantra, we mostly have distracted. Maybe you can chant like 5 minutes, maybe not distracting. Then after that, going to the distractions. So wandering mind, apart from the mere benefit of eroding some of the obscuration of ordinary speech, you will not drive with the great siddhi accomplishment. Not possible to become accomplishing the Yadam deity siddhi. So don't think about, you say things, I did practice prayers, I didn't accomplishment, don't feel bad. So recognize you didn't do correctly, okay? Don't blame to the Yadam deity, okay? So you recognize you didn't did it wrong, didn't do it correctly. So you have to recognize that. If you do the correctly, it's not possible to accomplishment. If you do it correctly, it's possible, accomplishment. You were not driven the great siddhi accomplishment. That is why it is important to recite the mantra in undistracted state of a single pointed samadhi without wavering, keeping one's mind's intention on the deity appearance, the mantra mala, the rays of light emanating out and reabsorbing, and so forth. So this, when we chant the mantra, then also we use the mantra garland. Like that is absorbing, and so that's also followed by this. We already talked like drup, nyempa, nyen, drupa, drupchin, 4 different mantras. So first part is like we cannot really do the, in the like that is dissolving, mantra rotating. It's hard. The first level, mantra, nyempa. I think drupa means then you have like kind of a stable, like you can visualize, mantra rotating and clockwise or unclockwise, depending follow the Yadam deity. Visualize your heart is Mondis, and the center there Yadam deity is a syllable, and the mantra clockwise follow. Then that is become stable. Drupa means like then you can like that is, So dripchi means like then you have whatever you want to do, you have, power, like kind of accomplishment, then you can use that. Like ready is offering to the Buddhas, purify other beings. You have ability to do these things. So that's also followed by, actually up there we talked about 4 different mantra levels. We are the mostly, we're doing the practice is Nyingpa means like beginning, first level. So hard to also like visualize the mantra Galing too. Do you? It's very hard for me to mantra Galing. I don't know how about you. Some people like to do that. Do you have hard or not?
It's of course it's hard. I don't know the letters, so I just make it a blur of light. Sometimes that's easier, but it's not easy.
I find it very hard. And does it have to be in Tibetan script?
I don't know. Just we always have Tibetan scriptures there. So actually I think it's the main important is the song is like, then you can create your own language letter to rotating. So that's easy for you, I think. Yeah. So anyway, this mantra rotating like ready is hard, but you just kind of mentally we think that is okay, but you really like have a like stable in meditation to doing that is hard. So that's all is due to this, see, the samadhi. Long as you have a samadhi meditation correctly, then this visualization is become stable. If we don't have this samadhi, meditation stable, then this visualization, everything is hard, not easy. Mind is most important. Mind is most important. So then when you recite the mantra, be in a state of a single-pointed devotion and faith rather than a conceptual frame of mind that is trying to examine and analyze the mantra. So then also this means not trying to interpret or translate into other language the Dakini script or mantra words, which would prevent the accomplishment of the paranathan, great aspiration. So think about when you chant the mantra, so this practice Yadambedi, we let go all this intellectual thoughts, conceptual thoughts, and judgmental, and then must have to have a devotion and faith. So cannot examine and analyze the mantra. Why we have to chant this? Why is Om? Why is Hom? Why is this 6 syllable? Why is 3 syllable? So that is like analyzing, right? We cannot do that, analyzing. And then when we chant the mantra, not trying to, reinterpret means like we cannot translation to other language. So that means like, the song is cannot translation. You can use Om, Ah, Hom is like your English language, Om, Ah, Hom. But you have to leave Om, Ah, Hom. You cannot say like body, speech, mind. So you have to chant Om, Ah, Hom. So that means like no mantra is a translation to own language. So if your mantra is translation to own language, you then say Om Ahom is become body, speech, mind. Or maybe say Buddha's enlightening body, Buddha's enlightening speech, Buddha's enlightening mind, right? So you cannot chant that way. So must have to chant Om Ahom. And here is no translation, means like you can use our own the letter, syllable. You know, Om Ahom, you can write English, but not meaning translator. We cannot translate this actually mantra. The reason is because the mantra is so profound, so much in the essence there. If you translation to other languages, then lose the you know, the main essence. Because our words really cannot hold the meanings. Doesn't matter which language you translate, you cannot hold that. And then this also like called Dakini scripture. Script and Dakini language, the Dakini script or mantra words. So that's the reason which word preventing the accomplishment of the great aspiration means this Buddha's aspiration. Mantra is come from them, you know, their own aspiration. So when there comes the aspiration, heart essence of their aspiration, so we have to live like that because it holds the blessing and aspiration power is there, that word. So that's the reason no translation to our own language. Words of truth spoken by the master who codified that mantra. So the words of truth spoken means who already purified speech obscuration, then that person's word is called truth spoken. That word has truth power. We would chant that prayer, it's then benefit. The prayer is not just a poetry writing, somebody create, you know. It's all this prayer, sadhana, practice, it comes from this high level realizations of truth spoken. They come from their own, you know, wisdom, like pro-motor wisdom. These words come from pro-motor wisdom. So then we chant that word has power. Who codified that mantra? Most often, the mantra that we recite is an invocation to the deity. So we're waking up the Yidam deities, calling the deity by name to rouse the awakening heart, mind of the deity. So mother is sleeping, the kids calling, you know, waking up, right? Same like that. We're calling the deities that they are abiding in the nirvana. So we say, don't stay in the nirvana. You need to come to help me, rescue me, you know. So mantra, not let them stay in the nirvana, relax. We're calling them. That's why we evoke invocation to the deity, calling the deity by name to rouse the awakening heart, mind of the deity. In actuality, for the wisdom deity, there is no difference between being called or not called, hearing or not hearing, near or far. Actually, you know, the wisdom deities, there is no difference, right, between being calling or not calling. You calling or not calling, the wisdom is always there, no difference. hearing or not hearing, near or far, doesn't matter. The wisdom is like, you think, oh, he hears or not hear, or he is with us or not, far away from us. That's all is our distraction thought. Our, is mind, like, how to say, the deluded, our mind dualistic thoughts. However, when we recite the wisdom mantra, whose nature is Dharmakaya, the waking speech of all the Buddhas, we gradually erode our obscuration until they are completely purified. So, when we recite the wisdom mantra, wisdom is all the Yidam deities mantra, whose nature is Dharmakaya. This all Yidam deities nature is Dharmakaya. The awakening speech, so this mantra is awakening speech of all the Buddhas. So we gradually erode our obscuration, so we purify our obscuration until they are completely purified, until completely purify our obscurations. The more our obscuration are removed, the closer we are naturally feel to the resultant deity. So we purify more obscurations, then you really feel close to the Yidam deity, close to the Yidam deity. And this is all the blessings of the wisdom deity enter into our mind stream. So then wisdom means enter into our mind stream, means like our mind is become ripening to the same Yidam deity. So it's become like inseparable, our Yidam deity. So that is the mantra, power of the mantra. Mantra will create like this, the wisdom Yidam deities, and our minds become inseparable, and this is the whole the blessing of the wisdom deity enter into our mind streams, our mind streams. Not the same as the spirits like into our body. Sometimes like spirit into our body, so then become the person is totally different, So have many like that, many countries. I don't know here, US has, Canada has. I know the lots, I think Vietnam has like that, Tibet also has like that, many countries has that. Spirits is into the people's form body.
Native American tribes here, some of them do that.
So then also the spirits also go into their own body too.
Looks like you're frozen, Kempo.
Yeah.
I think so too.
I think he dissolved.
He's become the deity.
Marilyn, did you get a haircut?
Yes, outside in the courtyard.
Looks very nice.
Thank you. There were, what, 6 of us? This hairdresser walked by the other day, and so we all made appointments with her, and we all got our hair cut outside in the lawn chair.
How nice.
Kempo, you're muted.
Lost connections 1 minute. Okay, so now Do this way. Oh, this way is better. Okay, I use the phone. Can you hear?
Yes, Kempo.
Yes,
Oh, thank you.
Temple.
It's lost connections. Today is a really hard connection here. Okay, so now we are talking about the spirits, right? So the spirits also can go into the spirits from body too. Like that, this is like, it's mind, wisdom is into our minds, means not like that. So our mind is ripening to the become the Yidam deity is Buddha. And nature is arising. So I can share you one short story there. Spirits is go into the spirits means, in the in Tibet, many places has that. It's like also this. We do the Lama dance, right? Lama dance, chant. Sometimes the dancers also, the example, they do the Achi dance, like become the person is like, it's similar as Achi. And so they get blessing, and then they're into that kind of like, really they're doing the different ways. Then no any like kind of feeling, fears, and thinking about something. So that kind of like lots of people get when you do the Lama dance too. So many stories like that, many stories. And then also some is like good, get like, into these protectors in their own body, but sometimes spirits is go into the body. So that's dependent. And a couple of days ago, the recording voice come from, it's called Khenpo Namdor. So he went with the Khenpo Jimmy Pinso India together, and then they went to Bhutan. So Khenpo Namdor is actually come from India, and Peno Rinpoche's Sheda monastery. So he went to Tibet. He made Khenpo Jimmy Pinso. He's become Khenpo Jimmy Pinso's disciple. So then Khenpo Jimmy Pinso, he really wanted to go to India to see Dalai Lama. So Khenpo Jimmy Pinso sent his some text so to Dalai Lama. So Dalai Lama see that text, and Khenpo Namdor went back to India. So he gave that offer to Dalai Lama. So he see that, and then he told Khenpo Namdor, can you invite to his in India? So Khenpo Namdor said yes. So then he went back to in Tibet. He invited Khenpo Jimmy Pinso to India. And then India, and after that, they went to Bhutan. So Bhutan, and one monk, he has one protector into his body. So he told Khenpo Jimmy Pinso he doesn't want that. This protector's name is, Yarpo Pehar is like, usually we also have his dance. And one of the Pema Sambhava's protector when he burned the Samya monastery in Tibet. So that protector is into this monk's body. So the monk is from Bhutan. And he told Khenpo Jimmy Pinso he doesn't want that. He doesn't want that. Please block that into his body. So then Khenpo Namdor said, Khenpo Jimmy Pinso told him, I'm going to think about check that is really just some spirit is going to your body, or really this protector is going into your body. If a protector is going to your body, he said, I'm not going to block that. If a spirit is going to your body, I'm going to try to protect, like block that for you. So he said, I'm going to check that. So then when that time, then this monks when do some ritual things that are happening for him. So they did that, and then this spirit is again, the spirit means protectors go into his monk's body. the monk only speak Bhutanese, not Tibetan language. So when spirits go into his body, everything is a Tibetan language. So he can talk perfectly, he can say everything correctly. So then Khenpo Jimmy Phunso checked that. He told him that is not spirit, it's protector. So that is great, you can help for many other people. I'm not going to block that. So that the kind of they have story like that. So then when that spirits, these protectors go into this body, then he telling what you have to do, what you shouldn't do, you go there, you don't go there, that kind of the protector telling, giving this informations. So Khenpo Jimmy Phunso, he will have to go back to India, and then after he have to go back to Tibet. So India, he wanted to go to many different monasteries traveling. So then the spirits told him, don't go to other many monasteries. They don't going to accept you. They have some jealousy to you. So only one person is really kind, close to you. That is the pig year born. Who was pig year born? That person is only close to you and love you, but other has due to some jealousies. Don't go to other monasteries. So that spirit told that for Khenpo Jimmy Phunso. So pig year who was born is His Holiness Dalai Lama was born in the pig year. So that person is really nice to you and very fair, close to you, respect you. Other have some jealousy due to. So the spirit told him, don't go to other monasteries. So the reason is like say the Khenpo Jimmy Phunso is not really like historically like high level, like His Holiness is something like background, He's so famous, become important person like that. They really don't easily accept like the some history like they come from so background, like many history names, like they don't easily accept that. I think that's why maybe. I don't know. So that's he told that I heard the Khenpo numbers like words recording. He's saying that things, informations. So anyways, that's kind of like spirits is going into the body, people's body, and the spirit can go in, and the protector also like comes into the people's form. And then sometimes protector comes that they're telling these things, information. So like, sometimes the practitioners have to do something. They do some pujas, protectors puja, and they meditate. Some people, due to their condition, easily the protectors come into the form, into very easy. But most people cannot. Some people have that kind, so that person is not really high level any practitioner, but due to their conditions, it's channels, ways we talk about that kind of like something easily into go in. So that's the story. And so here is we're talking about rapid mind, rapid blessing into mind. Is like when you chant this mantra, practice Yadam Deti, then we complete Yadam Deti. Our mind is into the wisdom mind. So accomplishment Yadam Deti practice. Okay, so now we finish that today.
Tempo,
Yes.
I just wanted to say yes. In the United States, a lot of people do believe that spirits can enter the human body, but it's mostly metaphysical stuff, and there's all kinds of terminology for it. But I won't go into all of that right now.
Okay, so now we're going to chant the dedication. Ngom sar sanje namwain da ye se chowo du ye jembo da yon de samban de jen do nam lai sanje sansen pan min kor ji ko de jen ngom sara pa de me pa ye de wa jin ye sa ve jen gan de na yin de ne sen pu jer ma da de wa jin ye sa ve yin gan da yin de ne sen pu jer ma da je wa yin je par ma ju ba re jin ne nan de yan dong jo de ge da ge mo lan da ban so je san sen dan je ge mian zhe bar xin je la de so ya ta bin zan zhe ya wan bo de na ye zo san jo sen jo ren bo je ma je pa nam je jo ren je pa nyam ba ne pa yang gong ne gong den pe wa re sho song nam de ye tam je zi pa nye do nan yin be zha nam bam ze de je ga nan je ba long chu pa ye se pen so le ro wa re sho yam ba ra pa ve cha ta ran yen ba dan gen de zang bo de yan de yin de de da gen je ji se da lo jen ge wan de da tam je ra de shi zai gen ze gen jin ji je je dem de ne la wan de ri gong ba ren jian ba je dem ba xin de ba xie zhou de sang gong ben zhen jiu er jie Thank you, everyone. Where's
Thank you, Kempo.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Temple. See you later. Thank you.
Thank you, dear Kempo.
Alright.
mute?
Thank you,
Thank
Kempo.
you.
Thank you. So next Friday,
Thank you,
we
Kempo.
have, next Friday we have Pema Sambhava empowerment from Gachin Rinpoche. So you
Oh.
can receive the meeting at the zones. So we all come into the zone, and we're going to do the Bomso. It's like 100,000 accumulation merit soul offering. So through the zone and Tibetan community who live in this area, and then all our sanghas together, join together. And Friday is empowerment. And
When
then
is that?
You can get email.
Okay.
Evenings, we have only 2 hours every day. So Saturday, Sunday, we have a teaching morning section, the same schedule. There's a stage of meditation. We have a same thing, like morning, Saturday, Sunday, but evening we have this Bomso schedule. And then we have this way we have essence of Mahayana teaching this coming week, but following week we don't have essence of Mahayana just because we have a Bomso practice evening.
Do we need to send an email request, or does it just come?
Right now, I think we who are in the usually we receive this ADIs. You can receive the ADI, same thing. Bomso ADI. So Bomso ADI password is different than our right now we using.
Saturday after the class.
It's a different Zoom.
Come back.
Different zone. Yeah, tomorrow you get new zone, right?
Yes.
Right.
So that is like we use our practice, but not for Bomso. Bomso has a different zone ADI number password.
Okay.
Do math, okay? You really careful. Sometimes you think you cannot go in, but you have 2 ADI password next week.
Okay.
Well, I'm confused. Do we get it from them, or does it all come from you?
Come from usually where you receive it, from Maryland or where you receive Dharmasriya?
I think all 3 of us send emails, so I have a group.
Yes.
Maryland has a group and Dharmasuriya has a group. So we'll continue. I think most of us send our weekly emails out like Sunday or Monday, so it's not confusing. I assume Maryland, the Bunsok, we probably won't send out towards the end of the week, so it doesn't get confusing with this week's email.
Yeah.
So it doesn't start till Friday evening. So maybe expect the Bunsok link and Zoom link to that on Thursday.
Actually, possible add is good. You know, like it's this hikers is usually the lane is easy to hike. Just send to the ID and the password. That is easy.
Artie?
Bumso, I mean the Bumso is only send ID and the password, not the lane.
Okay, we can do that.
Do we have to practice?
Yes, we have a Bumso practice like every day, like starting Friday to all the way next another Friday.
Okay, so it's not coming this weekend, it's coming the following weekend.
Yes.
It'll be starting this coming Friday. This week.
And I'm sending out an email to my whole list with the poster, but it doesn't have the Zoom link. As Deb said, the Zoom link will come to the people that practice regularly later.
Okay, thank you.
Are you meeting in Fairfax in person?
What is?
Will you be in Fairfax in person?
Yes, I'm in the Fairfax, yes.
No. And then are you doing the empowerment in person there or it just over Zoom?
It's a Zoom.
Okay.
It's Gertrude Rinpoche doing the empowerment.
Right, but Kempo had mentioned the DC people. I don't know if they're gathering.
They all come to the Zoom.
Okay, we'll come through Zoom together.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Zoom is not easy to gathering together. It's in the temple, people comes like if each person Zoom, so then distracting each other. No one can hear. Okay, so thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Kempo.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone.
See you tonight.
See you.